Hello YouTubers, Liver Flush Man here again. Today gonna talk about the liver flush and whole brain functioning. Whole brain functioning is not what most people out there in the world are experiencing, because the brain can get toxins and very few things cross the blood-brain barrier and help out pull out toxins in the brain. But the liver flush is one of the most powerful ways to detox the brain and get whole brain function. I'm going to talk about how the liver flush allows for whole brain function, and other certain foods that allow for whole brain function as well. The liver cleansing diet being one of them, raw foods, life food, and particularly cilantro, which is a blood-brain carrier, which can transport nutrients across and pull out toxins. So one of the heavy metal detoxes is chlorophyll. Is this green chlorophyll, which comes from plants, from photosynthesis of the sunlight, and chlorophyll pulls out heavy metals. And chlorophyll is used for people that get amalgams taken out of their mouth or have a lot of amalgams. They will, when they're getting it out, they'll take chlorophyll to detox all those heavy metals that are coming out when they're getting their amalgams out. So if you combine cilantro with the chlorophyll, and juice it up, or you have it together and chew it up or whatever. The chlorophyll is a liquid drink, and the cilantro you can juice it or chew it down or blend it up, and that is going to help pull the toxins out of the brain as well. But like I said, the liver flush is the #1 whole brain functioning, and your brain, when it's whole brain functioning, more of it is conscious. Then they say, basically the scientists have found that there's 400 billion processes per second in our brain, and we're only conscious of 0.001, like a very, very small percentage that we're actually conscious of, but the brain is processing all these. So when you have whole brain functioning, your brain is able to be more conscious of its environment and things going on, rather than the normal person that has toxin buildup in the brain and brain fog and no concentration, no focus. So the liver flush, because you squeeze the liver, and the liver squeezes and pushing out the toxins. As the liver is squeezing, it's pulling the congestion and the toxins out of the brain, and a lot of people will experience pressure in the brain. Not a lot, but some people experience pressures in the brain, and even can hear kind of movement of air in the brain and stuff, and they'll get pressure. So this is the cause of, as the liver is squeezing, it's drawing toxins from all the body, including the brain. And then once those toxins have left and you recovered by the next day, then your brain, your concentration, your focus, your memory, everything is much more accentuated, and it's a heightened sense of all brain functions and stuff. So the liver cleansing diet, the raw food diet, alright, liver cleansing diet, all the colors of the rainbow. The raw foods have the enzymes and the vital life force that allow for the whole brain function and the synapses of the brain, where that's how the thought processes happens, the little electrical currents, the synapses firing. So life begets life, and death begets death. So you eat life force and you're going to get life, and the synapses, the electricity of the brain synapses, are going to be firing. So if you want to experience whole brain functioning, do a liver flush, and then eat a liver cleansing diet and do another liver flush, and maybe you do a series of liver flushes, and you will notice, without a doubt, you will not be one of these believers that think these stones are made up by the olive oil and stuff. Those people are the people who have never done liver flushes and never experienced. I've worked with so many people now that have done the liver flush and had congested livers, and they couldn't breathe, they were wheezing. They did the liver flush, they tried all these pharmaceutical medications, they do the liver flush, they're breathing again, they're out there running again. I mean, the list goes on about how many people this has helped, and the ones that have embodied the knowledge and done the liver flushes, without a doubt in their minds, they know these stones are real, they know that this is very helpful for their body and stuff. Of course, there's not a lot of research in the alternative medicine about liver flushes and natural remedies, because the pharmaceutical companies at large try to suppress that knowledge of simple remedies, because they want to make money, and they're a big money game, the pharmaceuticals. I've been looking into this, and basically they hardly care anymore about people's health. They basically just want to sell the pharmaceuticals, and all they do anyway is replicate the herb that was naturally fixing these people, and then they're replicating it scientifically, and that is only working 1/10 of effective, and it has side effects for long-term side effects. Yes, people do know the liver flush has side effects such as headaches, nausea, and vomiting. Not all people get them, maybe half or whatever, it doesn't, but that's immediate during the flush, and the reason why is because you built up all those toxins over the last so many years of eating crappy denatured food that's got hormones, pesticides, chemicals, all this stuff that artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, all this stuff, cooked food that creates candida, all this stuff is causing brain cloud in the people, and the power elite of the planet are basically controlling this food so that we remain stupid, we remain dumb, we remain unconscious of our true nature, our true spirituality, our true knowingness of who we really are, which is greatness, which is supportive and healthy and supporting each other through our stuff. So yeah, get through that little bit of discomfort, nausea, vomiting, or whatever, because you built up so many toxins and you're releasing so much at one point. Yeah, it is a little bit harsh in a way, but the point is it was harsh because you created all that harshness. So if you live the rest of your life without doing liver flushes and eating healthy and eating a raw food diet, a large percentage, then those toxins build up and then you just give up altogether. You get too old and then it's like, well, it's too late now. So I just really try to support people to work through those things that are tough in life, such as choosing healthy food and not junk food, and being diligent and working hard to try to do your best every day a little bit better, and then eventually lead up to a liver flush. And then once you've done enough liver flushes, it's like anything you do in life, juggling, magic, chiropractic, whatever. At first it can be difficult because you don't know how to throw the ball and catch all three. But once you got it, you're juggling 3, no problem. Next thing you're doing 4. But the progression is hard from the start because you've never done it before. So don't just never do it because you give up, all right? Experience whole brain functioning, experience the liver being healthy and consciousness, and then choose the right foods diligently and live a healthier, longer life with a better quality of life, all right? You can eat less food, higher quality, all right? So I'm really trying to get this message across to this world and the people out there that basically we got to try harder as a collective, and not even trying, just do it, you know? Just immerse yourself in a round of the people, or go to the teachers that are teaching how to cleanse the body and how to have whole brain functioning, so we can be more conscious of our environment and our planet and help heal this planet, all right? So that's it for the whole brain functioning and how the liver, the squeezing of the liver causes the toxins in the brain and all throughout the body to be released through the intestines and out the body, and experience a much more pleasant life, higher quality. You're not going to get sick all the time, all right? So there you go, whole brain functioning. Thank you. Liver Flush Man, Jordan Blakey. Thank you.